Welcome back to the Circle of Kings podcast, your home for scrapping and rapping and all things combat sports. Live from the 2-6 Vietnam and the Triple P studios, here's your host, BigFace. Welcome to the Circle of Kings, man. As they say, the home of scrapping and rapping. We love the scrapping, but we love the rapping too, man. And as always, we like to take this time and focus this national spotlight on some 2-6 talent and to bring it to the stage right here. Welcome to the Circle of Kings, Woodboy digital recording artist, Payola Stakks. What up, Stakks?
What's up, man? What up, though?
Hey, man. We happy to have you here, man. And I was listening to the album all week, man. It got sent in to me by some of your label heads, bro. And I'm gonna tell you what, it was dope. You know, I did a review on Facebook on it, man. We definitely want to talk about I Want This More Than Ever, man. Talk a little bit about the process of you putting this album together, putting these tracks together, and what it took you to do that a little bit, man.
It took me a while to kind of like put it together because once I'm writing a song, it's like if I get stuck on one word, I just stop doing that and just work on the next song. So I kind of danced around with every song that's on that album. I kind of danced around with it. I didn't stay on it too long. I just, whatever came to my mind or how I was feeling at the time, you know what I'm saying? That album is somewhat some of my childhood trauma and some of the things that I've been through within the past 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, yeah, let's talk about some of that too. I mean, you definitely repping Bucktown, right? You out of Bucktown out there. Go ahead and give them a shout out.
Yeah, I know it's the Big 4. 4 by the 7, 4-7. We in here. That's a fact.
And as always, Bucktown and the 2-6, we got a long history of being brothers in this right here. Speaking on that, want to give a huge shout out to the Mutate God, Wheat Straw, the Devil's Son-in-Law, 3D Straw, however you may know him, one of the most eclectic, talented artists ever to come out of the CAC. I have a long history with God, and man, he that dude, man. And let's talk about him being behind you a little bit. He definitely pushing you and believes in Payola Stakks.
Oh yeah, he definitely believed in me. Like from the very first time he heard me, he was like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying?" He took his time out, and he kind of gave me insight on what it is and what the business side of it is and everything. Because in the beginning, I didn't even know nothing about the business side of this at all. I was just thinking like, "Hey, I'm a rapper. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm a rap." And I'm gonna just put it out. I didn't know we had to have a marketing plan. I didn't know we had to have all this good stuff and strategize. You feel what I'm saying? So meeting 3D was probably like the highlight of something in my life. You feel what I'm saying? I changed that moment forever because he here for me and he making sure that my music is getting where it needs to get to. You feel me?
Oh, no doubt, man. I met Straw 25 years ago when he dropped the "We'll Rap for Food" mixtape, which is a classic mixtape out of the Bucktown, definitely back in the RSP days. So I mean, and Straw, has a unique vision, and Woodboy Digital has always had unique artists. Whether you're talking about Payola Stakks or 3D or Mutate God's album, or even DJ Yodo Dodo Dang, who's one of the biggest DJs in the city now. And that's a Woodboy Digital artist as well. So big ups to y'all, man. Woodboy Digital. And let's talk. Okay, so on this album, you got a couple tracks on there, like Heartless, and you got some songs where you really go hard on the auto tune. You got the sing song delivery, and then you give them the hard stuff too. So you're giving them a little bit of everything. So when you started, what made you find that delivery where you doing the sing song delivery? Because that ain't, people think that's easy. It ain't easy as it looks.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. But since I've been doing music, that's really been a part of my sound, auto tune. It's like I don't know. I feel like I kind of perfected it because I've been using the auto tune shit since middle school. You feel what I'm saying? Lil
Oh
Wayne
yeah.
was the first one that inspired me to use it, so I've been
Okay.
using it since. You know, some songs I don't use it as much, but for the most part, I'd rather have that auto tune.
Well, I mean, you definitely got some that's just straight bars. Like I was speaking to another prominent social media star out the 2-6 Latin Loonies, and he did a review of your album, aka Christian Canales, and he liked that viral, that murder music with that spaced out beat. He was
Yeah,
feeling that.
yeah, 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 man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
I
my
mean,
shit.
my shit, I mean, hey, listen, there's a couple songs on there that's dope. I mean, Been Going In is dope as hell. But popping my shit, that's my shit right there,
Mhm,
man.
mhm.
I've been rocking that all week, bro. That popping my shit.
Yeah,
I'm about to
yeah.
knock somebody's two front teeth out with that shit.
I ain't trying to influence that, but hey. Look,
Shout out to
man.
the
Yeah.
Dizzle brand. The Dizzle brand, I got you put the Hennessy in there and you got the off the hizzle with the Dizzle. That's all I got to say about that. Shout out to Dizzle.
Okay. Okay.
So man,
Shout out.
but hey, one, we always appreciate to have the talent on the show. A lot of us we have a history, the whole show, everybody involved, of course, being artists, hip hop artists in their own right. We love seeing the new artists come about, right? You got a real
Mhm.
clean sound there, man. And so what are the plans right now? You just dropped the album this week. You got any plans coming into the new year? You're gonna hit some clubs with this album. What are the plans for you and Woodboy for this album?
Absolutely. We definitely got plans for, you know, shows, um, a couple out of state trips, New York, LA, back to Atlanta, back to New Orleans. New Orleans one of my spots. I love New Orleans. Like first time leaving out of the States, it was because of 3D, you know what I'm saying? And that was New Orleans, and I love it. So yeah, we definitely got some things coming, and I don't know if you guys know it or not. That album really is like like just one season. Is plenty more of that album coming, and the album is not done dropping yet. You feel me? So
Oh yeah, well,
yeah,
absolutely, I do. But I do want to tell you this, bro. Like, don't sleep on that, man. I mean, you put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, as we like to say, into the music and artistry of that album, and that's the product right there. It's worth its weight in gold. As hard as you push that, that's what's going to be up. Shout out to Uncle Chucky too, man. Shout out to Chucky, man, from Woodboy
yeah,
Digital.
definitely shout
Charles, man,
out.
he put nobody work harder in local music than Uncle Chucky over there for Woodboy Digital. Charles Ray, shout out to you, bro. You good over there? You got your pit bulls under control, bro? Sound like you got some dog issues there. I lost the audio, man. I lost your audio.
Yeah. I'm here.
There you go. There you go. I got you. I got you. All right. So, like as we were saying, man, yeah, I mean, I hope to see you at some local spots. I hope to see you at some clubs. You definitely got a set list now with this album. You got like 5 or 6 singles on there. So, I mean, you push them singles, man. We'll definitely be pushing it on this end. Hey, you got any shout outs you want to do while I got you on the air, Stacks? Shout outs to
Yeah,
anybody?
man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Woodboy Digital. Shout out to the Circles of King podcast. Thanks for having me,
Eh,
man. Shout out to Maserati Santana too because the boy put me on his show last night, and I
Hey, yo,
appreciate everything.
shout out to On the Rise TV for sure, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to
On the
that.
Rise TV, man. On the Rise TV. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to GHL, the whole La Familia team. You feel me? Like, yeah, we in here. We in here. That's a fact.
Well,
We definitely in
well,
here.
shout out to Bucktown, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rayford, the whole squad, everybody out there. Shout out, and we appreciate having you on, man. The Circle of Kings will be keeping an eye on it. Make sure that everybody listening, go to Spotify, go to Amazon, go to Tidal, go where you get your music, and definitely spin that Payola and YouTube music, especially Payola Stakks. I want this more than ever, man. You need to really go check that album out. check out the BigFace review on Facebook for the album, man. Hey, thanks a lot for coming by, man. As always, it's a whole bunch of shit here at the Circle
Yeah,
with
I
Kingz.
know. I appreciate you having me, man. For real.
All right, Stakks, man. 100, man.
All right.
So there you had it, man. We got Payola Stakks, man. Woodboy digital artist. Make sure you go everywhere you stream music and get that I Want This More Than Ever album. Man, a lot of banging singles on that. And, you know, Mutate God Never Steer You Wrong. Shout out to Straw, man. One love, man. One of my brothers right here for real. And a whole lot of shit. We'll be back with the Circle of Kingz. And we did some rapping. Now we're going to do some motherfucking scrapping.